Hey there! So today we have another review. This is from Fatheads. Actually bought this one, so just hit my market with the new 12 pack. The 12 pack. It's got this guy, Sunshine Daydream. I've actually reviewed this before a few years ago, but I think the recipe is actually new. It's got Headhunter in there, obviously, a new beer, Conezilla, and then their new hazy IPA. So canned literally a month ago. Their session IPA 4.9, so not the smallest session IPA, but right there. And then the hops are Citra Mosaic, Chinook, and Sultana. And Sultana is a relatively new hop, so let's dig into the guy. Beer comes in a really nice kind of their beers are never, or not quite this kind of like new age West Coast pale thing. Looks like, beer that I'm used to. This kind of like medium gold color, little bit of a chill haze to it, not completely clear, but really nice kind of just, I love that golden hue. Hazy IPA sort of was hazier than this and sort of looked like this, right? But yeah. Oh, that's wonderful. That's great. That's just like zippy zappy and complex. It's wow. It's orange candies. It definitely has a hint of I feel like Headhunter is really a Simcoe beer, but this has a lot of similarities. It's got this like grapefruit orange candy thing, a little bit of berry note, a little bit of like a pear grape candy, a little bit of light green, like green freshness, like a little bit like celery and grassiness and just veg. It's kind of like greenness to it, which is really nice. Like, and then but a really punchy kind of light fruit character. It's not just like Headhunter. It's not really like a drippy tropical bomb, but it has hints of tropical character to it. But it's more of a kind of like refreshing. I think of again yellow and green fruits. So I'm getting melon, cantaloupe, honeydew, fresh sliced like sweet ripe pear, tart pear, a little bit of and then they call pine on there. But yeah, that's sort of that kind of green danky kind of thing that I'm getting on the vegetal thing that I'm calling. And then, it's got a really undertone of like berried sweetness or something in there, and a grape note. It's nice. Oh yeah, really nice and crushable. It's a session IPA. There's nothing you can really hide. It's got a nice aqueous quality to it, so it really does taste like a smaller IPA. I'm curious, like how these beers sort of like last if they have a little bit more bitterness to it. The one thing I like about Founders All Day is that like it has like a kind of like, it almost has an IPA bitterness for a beer that's like so tiny, and that beer is like 4 or something like that. I forget. This one is pretty limited on that, but it has a really nice kind of lingering, echoing kind of hop, like lingering, right? That kind of like hop stickiness, that kind of like teeth scraping hoppiness that's like really fine and great examples of IPA, and you sort of get that as your aftertaste instead of like bitterness. But yeah, this has got to be one of the best session IPAs I've had in a while. It's just like really nice and drippy, just like the nose. It's got this resonating. That's one thing that, unlike the nose where it's like really fruit, well, it is quite fruity too. What is that? It's like, again, it's like a really nice kind of like white grape, but also those like sweet cotton candy grapes, some pear character. It's all white. It's leaning on white and green fruits again on the palate. A little bit is kind of like, I would guess mosaic was in here, cantaloupe, honeydew, a little bit of almost like a really sweet, delicious apple thing going on. So the pear and the apple kind of merge a little bit. I love when beers are just like hard to describe. Yeah. And then boom, it's that echoing kind of just like light dankness, but just like echoing hop character. All right, it just takes like the most like delicious like it's like brushing your teeth with hops. Like after you brush your teeth, you're just lasted with this kind of lingering kind of minty character. If I go to sleep with a lasting sticky hop thing on my palate, that'd be really nice. But oh, it's so good. Yeah. Really nice kind of light crackery mouthfeel. There is a little bit of malt complexity. There's a hair of like light biscuity malt sweetness in here that really just like inches there, but it's a really nice and tiny beer, really nice and dry. This is a beautifully constructed beer. Wow. Wow. When fresh, and I can't imagine this guy falling apart because I could imagine this guy falling apart because it has everything like really nice and tight right now. Once those hops sort of fade, I can imagine this becoming like really flabby, really boring. It's really held up, like the malt and the echoing hop character. Everything has to stay strong to really keep this like tiny beer tight. Versus like if this guy falls apart, I could really see it being really watery, bland. This is awesome. Yeah. I'm literally like swashing in my mouth. Like it could be mouthwash. The thing is super, super tasty. I need more of this in my life these days. This is getting a solid 97 plus. 97 plus. This might be the best session. Yeah. I'm not, well, at least in my market, I'm not finding a better session IPA out there. This is so good. Sunshine Daydream, new label. Check it out. Get it fresh. Fatheads is always killing it.